Hello, my fellow travelers. My name is Menzi. Today, we're going on a safari in the Okavango Delta of Botswana. The Okavango Delta is a vast inland river delta in northern Botswana. The grassy plains are flooded in the wet season and become a lush animal habitat. Kwando Splash Camp is where we started our first safari in Africa. The camp is situated in the heart of Okavango Delta. The camp sits within the private Kwaro Reserve, so off-the-road driving is allowed. It allows us to get up close to the wildlife. To get there, we had to take a short flight which was organized together with the accommodation. After the very smooth flight, we were picked up from the airstrip by a guide and a tracker from the camp. Our ride to the camp was the start of the safari.
All right, excellent. And also I will encourage you guys to remain seated as I'm driving, because our drive starts from here all the way to the camp. So that's a male giraffe.
Even though I have seen giraffes before in the zoo, I was still very excited to see them in the wild. We were very lucky to run into the group that we have been assigned to. Instead of being taken to the room, we joined the group to continue their morning safari. Oh my god, I did not expect to see a lion 5 minutes into the safari, only a couple of meters from the car. And a second lion munching on a zebra kill. I was scared when this lion came out of the bush and walked right beside the car. We were told to stay still and not panic. At 11 o'clock, we returned to the camp, welcomed by the lovely staff. The check-in was quick and brief, followed by a nice lunch with the other guests. We were then taken to our room for some rest. In the wet season, there are often afternoon thunderstorms which don't really last very long. However, the intensity of it was something else. After a much-needed nap, the storm had passed and we set out again. This bull elephant didn't mind us approaching.
Shaking of the head.
Right.
Most of the case, yeah.
We have unanimously opted for a boat ride as our game drive. This is highly recommended as you can only do boat rides in the wet season when the water level is high enough. Hippos are everywhere in the waterway. Hippos spend up to 16 hours a day in the water to cool their massive bodies. They can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes. One interesting fact about hippos is that they're responsible for creating the water channels in wetlands. This is mainly due to their extensive daily movement between water and land. They regularly break through the dense papyrus and reeds of the riverbanks and divert water into these adjacent areas. As deep lagoons are preferred by hippos, these water channels often lead to lagoons. From the top deck of the boat, we are able to take in the view of the beautiful waterway and savanna. Other than hippos, we can see elephants and giraffes elegantly pacing around. We had our first sundowner on the boat, with drinks and snacks, watching the sun slowly go down. Our morning drive started with chasing wild dogs as their fresh tracks were detected by the tracker. Very soon, we caught up with a pack of 17 wild dogs that are on a hunting mission. The African wild dogs are one of the world's endangered species. They need a vast area to roam and prey and are now threatened by shrinking land. They hunt in packs and can tackle much larger prey that are a few times their body size. This morning, they're hunting just outside our camp. When the puppies are born, they usually take priority over the alphas. When they grow older, they're taken to the hunt and will be the first to feast on the kill. This pack had a successful kill of an adult impala and left the puppies to enjoy. The adult members went on to another hunting mission. Oh, that's a leg.
I think they believe that we belong to their pack.
Finally, the wildebeests are fighting back. They work together to drive the wild dogs away. Here comes a herd of buffalo. Not sure how many there were, but they just kept coming. It is said that the group size for a Cape buffalo herd is usually around 350 members. Traveling in large groups protect them from the predators. Many calves can be seen within the herd. We stopped to have our morning tea while watching the buffalo herd. The African buffalo can be very dangerous as they're known to attack without giving any warning. And this can happen when a solitary male isn't even provoked. This morning, elephants can be seen everywhere. This female elephant suddenly charged at us, warning us to stay away from the herd.
Ooh, that big one. It's really big.
This elephant looks like he's just had a mud bath. The mud bath helps cool their bodies down. The mud protects the skin against the hot African sun and also offers protection from the parasites. In elephant families, an experienced female elephant leads the herd. The family members are usually other female members of the family and their calves. The size of the family can range from 5 to 25 members. They raise their calves together with the help from other members of the herd. The female elephant families are sometimes combined with groups of bull elephants to form larger groups. These herds with calves are very protective and can be quite aggressive.
You've been told that don't step.
Our guide found out from the radio that a cheetah was spotted with a kill, so we moved on to find the cheetah. After driving through a patch of muddy track, a male cheetah can be seen lying there, panting heavily from the feast it had just had.
Didn't get to take the livers or anything inside, it's only that.
From the buzzing sound of the flies, we quickly found the adult impala kill 5 meters away from the cheetah. Its belly was completely exposed. Didn't seem like it had eaten that much. After saying goodbye to the cheetah, we went on to find a spot for the sundowner. Driving through the same patch of muddy track, our car got stuck.
In the middle of nowhere,
Right next to a cheetah.
Eventually we had to wait for another car to come and rescue us, pulling us out of the mud with a fire hose.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
On our last game drive, we found the same cheetah from the day before. A baby tsessebe lay lifelessly next to him. This is very unusual behavior, as the cheetah still full from the adult impala kill the night before. Not sure why he did this, but he didn't even touch his fresh kill. We didn't get to witness the kill, but we saw the heartbroken mother of the tsessebe baby. She stood afar and stared in this direction and would not leave. Our guide said she would continue to come back here for a few days before she could accept what has happened. Not hungry, the cheetah walked away from his kill. Cheetah is the fastest land animal and can run at the top speed of 110 kilometers an hour, but they can only do so for about 20 seconds. Unlike the leopards, they cannot climb trees. Urinating is one of cheetah's way of marking their territory so that they can better avoid one another.
Yes, maybe he had some lines. The lines been rolling in that direction. Even though they sounded a little bit far. But, we are going. Hey.
After leaving the cheetah, we spotted this cute ostrich family. We heard that the same pack of wild dogs are in action again this morning, and we caught up with them very soon. Looks like they're done with their morning hunting and are just chilling on the grass. Very soon, the alpha couple was on the move and the pack followed. Right then, we were informed on the radio that our departure flight had been confirmed and we should be on our way back. Quite a morning, I thought. Before we realized it, Joe stopped the car right underneath the tree and told us to look up. A leopard was chased up the tree with its cub by the dogs. The cub was so well hidden that I never made it out. Leopards are known as elusive and shy, and I have no expectations of seeing them. But here they are, just when we're about to leave. This is the best farewell we could expect.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
You took us here, right?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Now we're going back.
You want to sit in the front again?
Yeah, love
Right.
to. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All the best. Take care.